Aho, Brothers of the Axe. It's Joe. I'm out here in my buddy Mike Law's shop. He was nice enough to welcome me into his shop today. And Mike, introduce yourself.
Hey, Mike Law. I'm an axe nerd.
Cool. So Mike Law, Mike has been generous enough to show me around his collection. He's got some crazy stuff, guys. We're going to be seeing a lot of it in the future. It's not going to be the last time I'm here. So, but I just wanted to do a quick interview with Mike. And Mike, what got you into axes?
Funny story. Started with my wife's grandfather, who was an old shop teacher, and when he passed away, we inherited some of his old tools. And so about 2 years, I had a couple rusty axes laying around here, and I said, let me hang them, let me redo them, put them into life, give one to my brother-in-law or whatever. I used axes my whole life. I had friends that had properties and processed enough chickens in my day, but I never hung an axe, so I started looking online to guys like yourself back 10 years ago, and I lived near a rather large flea market. I said, well, I don't want to ruin Grandpa's axes, so I started buying them and practicing, and then that grew into probably have purchased 2,000 axes over the years, and the axe in question that I kept, the grandfather's axe, is this one. It does have some sort of mark on it. It's not necessarily valuable, but the other one I did was a big 5-pound Connie that I gave my brother-in-law on a handle. So this was the axe that basically started it all. And I probably restored maybe 50 axes before I actually decided to do this one. And that's it. It's cool. Nothing special, but it was my wife's grandfather, my kid's great-grandfather's.
Marked maybe just with a W?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Never tried to find out what it was because it didn't matter.
Right.
But, yeah.
And the handle?
I don't remember if it might have been a whiskey or one I just repurposed.
Cool.
But yeah, it started because I wanted to not ruin Grandpa's axes, and I went down the rabbit hole like a lot of us, and it's like
the rabbit hole goes deep.
I started buying with the flea market, and then that turned into
everything you see.
Everything you see here.
Mike has a very extensive collection, guys. Some really, really cool stuff. Like I said, we're going to come back and we're going to do a couple specialized videos, but just to get things kicked off, I asked him to pull maybe like 4 or 5 of the most interesting pieces, things that really tickle him. So, Mike?
Aside from some stuff hanging around the room that you'll see, there's some weird stuff up top. I would say my favorite full-size axe. Yeah, so this is L Stout. Hand-forged, never used. This is how I found it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece, heavy, probably.
L Stout is
4.5 pounds.
Chester, Pennsylvania, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Square eye, you'd call it.
Yeah.
Amazing profile, but I found this thing. It was at a yard sale, and I didn't know anything about it. I just thought it was, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I would love to swing it, except I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's my favorite. Probably full size out of all that. I mean, I do have a couple Ravens that everybody loves. Loves the black Ravens. Some Kelly handmaids. My favorite hatchet. This Abercrombie and Fitch. It's got the original sheath. It's got someone's name on it. Alex. Don't know who Alex was. But it's got the original leather sheath on there.
And the profile on this one, Mike was showing me this one earlier, guys. The profile on this one is very, very interesting. It's got a normal hatchet profile, but it really, really tucks in down really thin. And it's got a beautiful round knob handle here, and it's just glassy smooth. And the sheath has that AF, that old AF button, and it's just in really, really nice shape. Phenomenal shape for the age. Because this has got to be, what, like turn of the century or a little later?
Some Boy Scout's father spent some money on that.
Yeah.
But
because everybody thinks Abercrombie and Fitch, and the first thing they think is like, the clothing company in the mall or whatever, but they were one of the original outfitters, I think, right?
Yeah.
L.L. Bean, Abercrombie
Yeah, I guess
Fitch.
they were the Cabela's of New York back in the day. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a cool one. We've got a couple other cool ones, too. Let me put this away so we don't... This one is going to I think, raise a lot of eyebrows here. This sucker.
You carry that one.
Yeah. So this is a Collins. It's a Collins & Co., right? This is not a Legitimus, or it is? No, there's a hammer and crown there.
Yep.
But this thing is 8 pounds. We weighed it before. It's 8 pounds. It's comes up to my mid forearm. It's an absolutely massive Dayton pattern, which is just, I've never seen an axe head this big, especially one that wasn't a fire axe.
Yeah.
But, you know, and Mike has a very extensive collection of fire axes too. So if that's something, guys, that you want to see down the line, comment below and let me know. I don't want to drop that. But we got a couple other ones here. What else do we got here? This is the, nice Warren. Script label
Script logo, that's a good
We just
one.
had stuff. We were just kind of hanging out and playing around before.
Yeah, we
Red Diamond. The collection is super extensive.
I would say the
An American axe stamped with a field stamped WPA. Mike was telling me that he purchased a lot of WPA axes a few years ago or whatever, so he's got an extensive collection. Here's a factory stamped WPA Collins Legitimus, which is crazy how good a shape this is in.
and this is a Butte.
And then this one, this is pole stamped, 5 pounds, WPA stamped, true temper, best axe made stamped. So,
And there's a 4 pound of that as well.
and then if that
Original
wasn't enough,
handle.
it's got the remnants of the sticker still. And then we've got the little brother, same thing, pole stamping, factory WPA, was a 2-line, best axe made.
Yeah.
That's freaking wild.
Yeah, that's-
and then again, the remnants of the handle, I mean the sticker on the handle,
Yeah.
which is wild.
Yeah, and there's a Collins Legitimus as well, 4 and 5 pound, factory stamp as well.
So that's Collins Legitimus, factory WPA stamp, engraving on the handle, remnants of the sticker, just wild, wild stuff. Cool.
Yeah.
As far as brands go, do you have a favorite brand that you're into?
I'm probably partial to the Kelly Perfect, the original. Like I do have one of the old Kelly Perfects hanging over there. I just love the history of it. But you know, as you go through the collection and you take some other shots, I like anything that just
Anything that
sparks
speaks to
my
you?
interest. Yeah, anything that speaks to me, old, rare, whatever. It just speaks to me. You know, I don't have a lot of. I don't keep a lot of multiples of things. I pass things down, then I end up acquiring a lot of stuff. Do a lot of custom things just for fun, but it's just a passion. I think, like I said, the rarest thing or the most fun thing is probably right under there. You want to grab?
Oh
grab
yeah.
That's probably the coolest piece I have that goes with this girl right here.
Yeah, let's take a look at that because that's pretty neat. So right off the bat, guys, while Mike is grabbing this, I'll just show you. So this is a McKinnon, and it's probably one of the nicest McKinnons I think I've ever seen in person. Usually you see them, they got a ton of toe wear, they're really beat up, they got a ton of pole wear. This one's got a little tiny bit, but really, really nice shape. And then this is wild here. So you don't usually see a whole heck of a lot of axe crates that are still, you know, even around. But McKinnon was a small maker. I mean, out of New Jersey.
Rockaway, New Jersey. Right.
They were a small maker to begin with, and this is a double-sided stamped McKinnon axe box. And, just, real quick story of how you got that one.
Yeah, I was at a barn sale, and, when you go to a barn sale, everybody's looking at the fancy things. We're axe people. We always want to say what's rusty, and I asked the guy, I said, got any tools? And I was looking through the barn. I was out in Pennsylvania. And I saw this crate sitting on the ground covered in dirt. And I just wiped it off. And I said, how much for that? And he's like, $5. He says, I used to stand on that when I was working at the workbench with my grandfather. Mm-hmm. So that was used as a step stool
for its whole life.
For like 50 years.
Yeah.
So I was happy to save it.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's really neat. And I mean, like you said, probably the rarest and the coolest thing in your axe
is not an axe.
Not even an axe.
Right.
So
yeah,
very cool. Very cool. Well, Mike, I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for letting me come by. Thanks for taking me through the collection. There's a lot of stuff here, guys, to digest and look over, and I think we have multiple videos that will be able to delve into the history a little bit. Some of some of the stuff that he's got is just insane. One of the nicest
I do have one
collections.
surprise for you.
Okay.
I have one surprise for you.
This is
this is a Kelly Perfect Phantom Bevel Salesman sample. Originally had a Japanning on it and a decal. Online you can find some renderings of it.
Okay.
And on the other side is a non-beveled Black Raven Salesman sample.
Holy smokes.
It came in a little leather pouch, and it was painted black with the gold gilding on one side. It was a sticker on that side. There's a couple guys have sold them online. You can find a history of it, but
that's crazy.
But that's a true Salesman sample because it was two separate axes. It was a beveled axe on one side,
right,
and then the Black Raven on the other.
Yeah, we'll do a close-up of this one, guys. So it's hand-hammered bevels on one side, and then on the other side, it's just flat beveled. Well, I wouldn't call this flat at all, but it's not beveled.
And the pouch that's
crazy.
On the original one that someone sold online, I might have been Jim Bode's Tools. It was a little leather pouch. I had Kelly stamp on the brass rivet. It was gorgeous.
Wow.
But
and where'd you pick this one up at?
I bought it in an auction.
Local auction?
I don't think they knew it was what it was.
They didn't know what it was.
They didn't know what it was. Yeah, that's
Dude, this has got to be super. I mean, Black Ravens in and of themselves are rare and collectible, but I mean, Salesman samples are rare and collectible. Yeah. This is neat. This is neat.
Yeah, it's a good piece.
That is a really good piece. That's a way to wrap it up for sure, man. So we'll do a couple close-ups on some of this stuff, but yeah, that is just wild. This is not a Petronia special.
No, it is not a fake.
Very,
that's
very
for sure.
neat.
Like we talked about the fake etching. Is if you ever touched a real one, you'd
know.
You could tell by looking at them. Yeah, it's a shame.
That is wild, man. All right, well, with that, we're gonna wrap up, guys. We're gonna keep our axes waxed and stay tuned. We got a lot more to come. Thanks again, Mike. Happy holidays, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.